Literacy, competence or knowledge in a specified area. Throughout my time in communication theory and practice, better known as CTPF 15, I have certainly grown more digitally literate. Cindy Self, a forerunner in the world of communication studies, described digital literacy as the ability to use computers and other technology to improve learning, productivity, and performance. I have come to a better understanding of how to functionally and physically use these technologies as well as develop an increased understanding of their effects in practice over the course of this semester. The main medium which advanced this literacy was WordPress. Prior to this class, I'd always wondered how people firstly made websites and why certain ones look better than others. The appearance of a website is vital to the reputation of both people and organizations. If I go onto a website and find under construction or click buttons that lead nowhere, I view that person or institution as lazy. Being digitally literate, informing these websites is essential for effective communication and presentation. This kind of presentation, being blogs and digital publishing, is far different from books or handwritten journals. Communication is transformed through them. Mastering the WordPress interface did not come easy, but after some trial and much error, I came to produce a web page which I am proud of. I learned the importance of an about page. If an audience is unfamiliar with a topic or idea, it is likely that they will explore this page first before going on to other parts of the site. According to Michael Wesch, in a video that we watched in the beginning of the semester, digital text is power because it is flexible and interconnected. It spreads knowledge. One fascinating part of his video was when it illustrated and begged the question of whether or not we are the machine, because we use the machine and we learn from it. All of this information comes through somewhere. Screens. Screens on our phones, on our laptops, and on our televisions. Kevin Kelly gave fascinating insight on screens because they too, like digital text, have incredible capability for creativity, knowledge, and communication. He goes to say how we are people of the screen, and whether it be a good thing or not, in my opinion, it is true. He goes to say that technology bends culture and has replaced the spoken word in what culture revolved around. This spoken word was indeed replaced on my blog, Real Estate with Jake, on jakepcallahan.com. My blog served as a platform of information, personal opinion, and most importantly, clear and meaningful communication. I appreciated how I could form my blog on any topic because that fosters creativity so important in modern education. Of course, I was not the first or the last to form a blog on this topic. I took information others have already discussed and remixed them, because as Kirby Ferguson stresses, everything is a remix. I tried tirelessly to engage industry professionals through Twitter, both through direct messaging and tweets with relevant hashtags. I achieved in communicating through Twitter, but struggled to gain participants on my website. My post often got retweeted, but my thick tweets did not yield participation through my website itself. I used to think of Twitter as simply a form of entertainment where funny videos were shared and people could send each other quick messages. Tweeting every day, connecting with other people in the real estate industry, and sharing both my own and other takes on topics has exposed me to the vast power of Twitter. I also used to think of hashtags just as signatures of a tweet to summarize what it was about. Hashtags are power. They are power because they work to connect communities of thought, of interest, and of communication. Our class over the course of this semester also had a hashtag. It was hashtag CTPF15, and it helped connect us outside of the physical classroom and create a digital community. We worked together to answer each other's questions and connect with the professor. I found more power through other interfaces as well over the course of this semester. For example, the if this then that interface, better known as IFTT, advanced my digital literacy by quite literally teaching the computer to do things for me. For example, I set up my Twitter account to message anyone who followed me and thank them for the follow with a link to my website. Zite and Pocket are two other invaluable apps that I am happy that I was exposed to this semester. I use Zite to find articles relevant to my topic of real estate. Finding meaningful content is essential for meaningful communication. This content is not easily found by simply typing into a Google News search bar. Zite finds content for me. From here, I often tweeted articles or I stored them in my Pocket for later use. Pocket, a read it later service, helped me save content quickly on both my smartphone and my laptop. Knowing how to use these platforms and applications is not beneficial simply for personal efficiency. Participating in and being well versed in new technologies has the ability to make individuals more powerful through sharing information with others by commenting and linking, according to Reingold. Keeping all of the information within has no use and will result in no power in society. Lecturer Ken Robinson believes all kids have tremendous talents and that these very talents are squandered by society, also resulting in no power. I agree that these talents are squandered at times, and the goal throughout my educational system was always about getting to the next step. Learning this in 5th grade so that I could know it in 6th grade, doing well on this test because it looks good for high school, doing meaningless activities because they look good on a college resume. Creativity almost seems stigmatized at times. But creativity is essential to success, and we learn how to think not through digital elements but through our own brains. The key to connecting these two is to first think with our own minds, with our own experiences in mind, then putting them into the screen, on a tweet, or on a page. David Foster Wallace in This Is Water stresses this important notion of really learning how to think. We can, through creativity in mind, experience the world in a different way. The natural default setting inhibits us from seeing the world in a different way, being mindful and being aware. Awareness results in a fulfilling, purposeful, literate, and incredible life for future communicators. These communicators are anywhere in the world, found and formed through modern education with technology and communication at the heart of it all.